Terrible.
The childish nature of not responding to the text message.
Because she didn't respond because she knew. She was waiting for that.
She was avoiding accountability.
Of course.
Because she thought she felt so right in
her actions. She felt absolutely right in her actions.
The more I think about this, the more I'd be like the fiance of the mom. I have a case. And it wouldn't be no, he innocent, the judge and like him. No, he did that shit.
No, he did it. He did it. No, Judge, I did it.
No, yeah, I did.
Judge, I did it. But you don't understand what happened before that. But I did do it. But you don't understand what happened to cause me to do it. And welcome back to another episode of the Life After I Do podcast. I am your host, Kynesha. And I'm here with the man of my dreams, my superstar, my rock star, my rock, my homie, my lover, my best friend of 9 years married today.
Stop the cap.
9 years married today. 23 years in the game. My day one, Mr. Morice Gill.
Thank you. Thank you for that nice, warm welcome. Even though I know you really didn't mean it, and there was probably a lot of BS.
Gosh.
Happy anniversary, Booskies.
Happy anniversary, Booskies.
We made it to 9 years.
High five to us.
High five.
One more year to our first decade.
In the state of California, I have to file for divorce by September this year.
Okay.
I don't want to have to give you half everything.
Okay.
So we may be temporarily divorced and then remarry again.
Okay. No, no, that's not how that works, because I just found out from a friend that apparently if the wife is what they consider to be educated, they do not automatically give you 50% because even though she was a stay-at-home mom for all those decades and years, the judge said she's also an educated woman. Right. Therefore, she can make a way for herself.
So you know what?
So you can pay for the cars.
You know what? So when I die, buddy, you know what's going to keep you warm?
Buddy?
Those degrees. See, that's the difference. See, I got certificates.
Oh.
You got degrees.
I got degrees. It's not the same.
Not the same.
The level of warmth is not the same.
It's not.
You might be a little warmer than me. I'm not going to lie.
You gotta be, yeah.
Because mine is like on the mantle collecting dust. They're just there for kind of show right now.
Oh no, but the judge says you can dust them off.
The judge
pick your feet back up and try again. So you be fine.
Okay, I guess I'll be all right.
You'll be fine. You'll be all right.
Yeah, it's fine.
You'll be fine. It's a good day. It's our anniversary. It's our favorite type of episode. It's
our 2 cents, and it's your favorite. It's your guys' favorite episode too.
It's the messy one.
You guys really like the reactions.
So how was your week, Booski?
My week was actually really good.
That's good.
I'm not gonna lie.
Tell us about it,
okay?
Because I know
you already
know where it's going. I know that it's killing you, and I know you want to say it. So go ahead and say it.
So for those who have been listening for a while, y'all know we've been on like our little fitness journey or whatever.
We not fat no more.
Bye. Goodbye. I mean, I'm still a little husky. But anywho. In
the right areas.
Anywho, I have recently started I never really said it, but I have recently started a powerlifting program under a coach and everything. And so I've been really working on getting my big 3 up. So that's the bench press, the deadlift, and the
talk to him.
The squat. And so I hit a new PR today, and it was really great. I hit 4 overall new PRs. Mm-hmm. And one of my biggest accomplishments is that I'm at the 275 mark for my deadlift. Right. And that's special to me because
what?
The deadlift was something that I don't want to say intimidated by, but it was something that I was like really cautious by. Because,
I don't know why you were scared about it. You've been lifting the dead weight around here for a long time.
But I'm not. It's not that I was scared. It's just like I didn't want to mess that up. Like I really wanted to learn some technique before I really went ahead with that because
You hear what I said though?
What?
You've been lifting a dead weight range for a long time.
You know what? Shut up. But I really wanted to like get some technique under my belt, get a little bit of weight under my belt before I went ahead, started, working towards that. But so I'm 25 pounds away from that 300 mark. And I am just trying to I'm itching to get to that 300 mark because I'm 30 pounds away on the 300 mark on my squat. And I'm 25 pounds away.
It's diabolical that you squat and deadlift the same.
It's diabolical that, well, technically, until next week when I go into my squat training, I'm technically now deadlifting more than I squat, which is diabolical because I have always depended on my squat. Like my squat is like my bread and butter. But now that I got a little bit of
a little bit of what?
Energy under my belt because I hit that 275 and I hit the 275 for 3 reps. So I might even be at that 315 mark when I go for my one. When I hit my 1 rep, because I only need to do 1 rep, guys. It's only 1 rep.
Okay, let's calm
It's
down.
only 1 rep.
So,
but yes.
Crazy. That's wild. That's good.
You so fake.
That's good.
You so fake.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
He's so fake, y'all.
Oh my gosh.
He's so fake.
Yeah. That's good. That's really good.
I'm on the up and up on the squat, the deadlift, and my bench is as soon as I can get past my own
if y'all can't tell
judgment, I'll be good on my bench.
If y'all can't tell by now, she's way stronger than me.
No, you're stronger, but
nah, see, because you're lifting for strength. I'm lifting for
physique.
Weight loss and physique.
So yeah. I'm lifting for...
It's two different.
Our programs are way... I was doing his program before, which I loved. I loved doing your program.
Okay.
Your program was great because he was on a beginner course bodybuilder because he's going for more physique and cut and all that good stuff. And then it's I loved it, but that's not what I was really trying to work towards.
You do you.
So I was fortunate enough to have an amazing trainer.
You want to walk around like you're like Olga.
Who's Olga?
The old German lady.
Ugh. No, but I did get the stairs a little bit today.
Haters gonna hate.
But homeboy gave me a nod. He was like, "Okay, all right, I see you. You want to up and up."
Okay.
And then the other guy next to me, he just raw dog 315, real quick. He was like, but keep working. It's he was telling me without telling me, but keep working at it. Keep working at it.
Do you know who's secretly strong?
Who?
You know the guy that does our in-bodies?
Uh-huh.
You see how much he be lifting?
What does he do?
So,
because that might have to be my new goal.
He squats 3.5 plates. Casually on spot.
So 315, 325?
No, 350.
Okay.
That for sets, for reps.
Okay.
And I've seen him, and then I've seen what he benched too, and I'm like, look here, man, calm down. Wait till I leave.
Bye. That's what I'm saying. The guy next to me, when he deadlifted the 315, it was you're doing to me, I thought in waves, he was telepathically telling me, but you keep going at it. You're 275, that's cute. But you keep working at it.
I just always say whenever I do challenge you to a strength competition, it's going to be on the week of your period.
Oh, wow. That's crazy work.
I might as well stack the chips
That's crazy work.
In my favor.
That's crazy work.
You know what I'm saying?
But if it's a challenge, I will find the strength. I will make sure I get my 700 calories in before the gym.
For those 7 days that you are anemic?
I'm going to have my 2 steaks and my 3 eggs. In the morning.
Those 7 days that you are
no,
anemic?
I'm gonna get my 2 steaks, my 3 eggs in the morning. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna hit my 700 before the gym.
Okay.
That's what I was telling my friend today. I was like, imagine if I had got my 600 in before the gym today. I probably would have started with the 3. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay. Well, you do your thing.
But the fact that I hit that and all I had was a granola bar and a bunch of liquid vitamins and creatine and green juice, crazy work.
I really do be in the gym raw dog.
Yeah, it's not great. And but
I've been there off of hopes and dreams the night before.
But you know what? Last week, it really took a toll when my trainer came out to work with me on Friday. And because I had my body scan the same day, I don't eat or drink before a body scan. So all I had was my liquid vitamins, my creatine, and my green juice to drink after my body scan. So after I did my body scan, got my body scan, got all my numbers. I was like, okay, cool. But it was a leg day. So I went into a leg day, a very heavy leg day, because my trainer was there and he was like super pushing me. And I did the 270 on the squat, including 2 warm-ups. I technically did like 5 sets, which was crazy. Then I did 210 on extensions and leg curls for 13 and 11 reps in 3 sets. So I was cooked. And then how did I feel after that workout?
You felt good. You ran a mile.
Mm-hmm. And then after that?
You ran another mile.
But what was I like after?
And then you slept on the couch.
And then I was dead. I was gone. There was nothing left. And I have never felt so like exhausted and fatigued after a workout. And I know part of that was because I didn't get my calories in before. Yeah. I didn't eat because I had my scan. But I know that the times where I had a really heavy leg day and I got my beef, my eggs and everything before we worked out. Remember that last time we had worked out and I felt amaze balls. And I was like, because I fed my muscles. That's because
when you get that
I wasn't feeding my muscles.
When you get that meal in 30 minutes before, you have a different level of strength.
Oh, it's a different level of strength. Yeah. That's why I was like, when I came home, I looked at my steaks in the fridge and I was like, oh yeah, baby, we are hitting the steaks Thursday morning. I got to get back to it. We are hitting the beef first thing Thursday morning.
In the beef, man.
We can hit it twice. But yeah, so my week was pretty good. I'm riding a little bit of a high. I'm very proud of myself. And just like a little personal note, I haven't felt like proud of myself in a really long time. Like genuinely proud, where I looked at myself in the mirror and was like, bitch, you should be proud of what you're doing. I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, I'm proud of you. Okay. Like, I'm proud of you. And I genuinely felt it. And it touched me. Like I'm genuinely proud of myself.
You. I know I'm proud of you. Your daughter's proud of you.
Thank you, babe.
Some people are hating on you.
Bye.
I got this. You gave me this cough.
Oh yeah, probably.
And I don't know why. I be out here trying to provide for my family and like not get sick, and all they do is get me sick.
But you didn't get sick though, and I wasn't sick either.
Okay.
I just have a little raspiness. Okay. I think it adds character.
Okay. All right.
Watch. People are going to be like, oh my gosh, you sound good like that. And I'm going to be like, I know.
Diabolical.
How was your week?
Oh, I thought you took up all the time.
Okay. There is no take up all the time.
I thought because
it's an anniversary episode. I have as much time as I want.
You were cooking.
Let it cook.
With grease.
No grease. Olive oil.
My week was cool. That's it.
Really? My week was cool.
It was cool. Cool. Nothing major to report.
Okay.
Just it's still my healing process. I'm in my healing
era. Okay, I like it.
That's it.
Nothing special.
Apparently, our mutual friend Des likes it too, because she says I'm easy to communicate with now. I said because I'll be fighting my urge to cuss your ass out.
Bye. Shouts out to Des the Diva at the Heavyweight Podcast. Love you, girl.
I'll be fighting my urge.
I know what it's like to deal with this guy. So
hush your ass out.
Hush your ass out.
Hush.
Bye.
Your ass.
Goodbye.
Out.
Goodbye. So that's your week.
I think this week I've obtained another level of inner peace.
Okay.
Because obviously I've learned that my family is not going to give me peace. So
you know how I feel about peace. Peace is subjective.
So I have to really...
Peace is something that's individual to every person.
Dig inside of me and find my serene place.
Okay. Find it. Have you found it?
Yes, I found it.
Now imagine me in it, effing it all up.
Oh, I see. You're there.
Am I there?
You just walked in.
I just walked in wearing a bright green shirt.
No, but you're naked. So it's my place. So I dictate the parameters.
Nope. It's my place and you're naked.
Yeah. It works for me. I'm smiling.
Goodbye. So. Well, in honor of our anniversary.
Go ahead.
In honor of our anniversary, we have a little treat for you guys.
As someone who has been begging to be on the camera since we started recording.
Since we started this podcast.
And
today she got a very special guest that we're going to.
And she had to put on makeup on because mommy had on makeup.
Yes.
So we're going to let her come here.
So without further ado.
We're going to let her be here for a quick hot second.
Without further ado, introducing the one, the only, the gymnast herself, Miss Phoenix Rain Gill.
Woo!
Yay!
You got to talk into mommy's mic. Say hi to the
Hi,
people.
say hi.
Hey.
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 Hey, how y'all doing?
How y'all doing?
Good.
How's it going, Fee?
It's going great.
It's going great.
Mhm.
How you been?
Good.
Yeah, how was your week?
It was
Oh,
awesome.
Take the mic.
Oh yeah, she gonna take the mic.
My baby is not ashamed or afraid.
It was awesome?
It was awesome?
What was awesome
so
about it?
awesome about it?
I really had fun playing with my toys
Okay.
and all that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about playing with your cousin? You got to see your Roro this week.
Mm-hmm.
Was that really exciting?
You gotta talk to the mic.
Was that really exciting?
Kinda.
Kinda.
It was
wow.
kinda. It looked like you were having a great time.
But more, I like my cousin Rowan.
You love your cousin Rowan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's my craziest cousin.
Is that why you like him? Because he's your craziest cousin?
Yeah.
Does he have the best ideas when you guys play?
Oh, yes.
And I saw you guys building like forts and stuff in the back. Is that why you love when you guys play?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what he said he wants to be when he grows up?
What?
He wants to be an architect. That's why he likes to build things for you and stuff in the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what he wants
Well, you
to
need
do.
to work on them foundations, boy. It's
Bye.
a little shaky.
That's what he wants to do.
I want to be a vet when I'm grown.
You want to be a vet?
I want to be a vet when I grow
That's
up.
diabolical. You eating day old food.
Bye. Why do you want to be a vet?
Because I like to help animals,
Okay.
Oh.
even wild ones.
Even what?
Wild ones.
Even wild
Oh.
ones?
Yeah.
That's really cool.
That's not what I
Phoenix.
heard.
Bye, Maurice. That's
Okay.
really cool, Fee.
Okay.
What
Well,
else?
say something to the people so we can. Me and
What do you
Mama-
want the people to know?
So me and mommy can start the episode officially.
What do you want the people to know about Phoenix? Tell them 3 things about
Yeah.
you that you want them to know.
So after I graduate from college,
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I will find a boyfriend that's good for me or a husband.
Okay.
Okay.
And who said they will help you do that?
You guys.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
No.
Nobody's good for you but me.
Excuse me.
Yep, mommy says she'll help you look for a husband one day,
Okay.
right?
And what else?
And what else?
Two
So
more
that's one
things.
thing.
So when I get my husband already, I want to marry him.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
That will make him your
I want a
husband.
beautiful wedding dress
Okay.
on our wedding day,
Uh-huh.
and some pretty wedding day shoes.
And some pretty way.
Okay.
Okay.
And I want kids.
You want kids?
Oh.
How many?
I want like 4 kids.
Like 4.
Oh wow.
I think that's the only child
So-
speaking. That's why.
So like I can have 1 son and 3 sis and
3 daughters.
yeah, I'm gonna have
And where are
1
these?
son and 3.
Where are these kids gonna live? Because they can't stay with me.
They're gonna live with us.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
They're gonna live with me.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. As long as you, where you living at?
I'm gonna live. We can live at a hotel or something.
Let's not live at a
No.
hotel. Let's not live at a hotel unless you guys own the hotel.
Yeah.
I don't think we should aspire to live in a hotel.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got to make sure you get like a stable home for you and your family, right?
So I'm gonna find a home that has like 1 parent bedroom,
Uh-huh.
One parent
One
bedroom?
parent bedroom.
like
Okay.
4 bathrooms,
4
Okay.
that's a
I
lot of
like the way
bathrooms.
you think. Okay.
and then I want like 4 bedrooms. So
So you got a parent room and 4 bedrooms.
yeah,
So a
Okay.
5-bedroom, 4-bath
Uh huh.
house.
Yeah.
So you want a big house.
Yeah.
yes,
Yes.
With a pool, right?
yes.
Okay.
So we don't have to buy pool each year.
Wow. I feel like that's a personal
Yeah.
shot at me.
She's taking a shot at you.
I'm trying to make sure you have a
Talking
good
to the
summer
mic.
every year.
Talking to
That
the
was a
mic.
personal shot. Okay.
And that's it.
That's it.
So say bye to the people.
Bye.
Thanks,
Bye.
babe, for joining us.
You're welcome.
You happy now?
All right.
Okay,
Love
love you.
you.
Bye.
High five.
Till next time.
Till next
See you
time.
next time. Bye.
Hold on. Come here. Look into the mic and say, "Welcome to Back to Life After I Do."
And welcome back to another episode of Life After I Do. I'm your host, Phoenix G, and I'm here with my lovely father.
Molito.
I call him father.
Love you, baby.
Love you, babe.
Bye.
Head upstairs. Love you. Okay.
And that was Phoenix G.
And that was Phoenix G. Can we talk about how my kid is like, okay, you know how they talk about where little girls always fantasize about their wedding day, like since they were little?
Yeah.
She quite literally is that little girl.
Yeah.
She is quite literally
It
that little
used to
girl.
bother me, but now I just realize sooner rather than later, she's not going to be my problem.
Bye. No, like I wouldn't say it necessarily bothered me, only because when she first like started having this conversation about like, oh, I want a husband, I want kids, it's because she would tell me, I want to be like you and daddy.
I know.
So it's like, that's her
that
environment.
That should let you know how lucky you are to have me. Because the example of how high I set the bar. I set the bar so high that your own daughter recognized what I give you.
Wow.
But people, this was an R2 Cents episode. Say it for me, babe. R2 Cents.
R2 Cents.
So
It's R2 Cents.
it's going to be a lot of shenanigans.
You know, if you let them shenan once,
they going to shenan again.
They'll shenan again.
That's my favorite saying. That's my favorite saying.
What what was her name? She was on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
If you let them shenan once, they'll shenan again.
She ain't miss.
Okay, I'm trying to see, should we start off like light or messy? Because I know you like messy.
Let's get into it.
So
Let's get into it.
I think we're going to start off a little messy for you. Okay?
Now, people, look here. I have discovered the source of most of these stories, and they are, again, from the internet. And I yet do not fully believe that they are all real. But
these could be other people's real experiences.
They might be real, they might be fake. Either way, they're wild.
Yeah, well, people write about these.
And we're going to react to it. And you can make up for yourself whether or not you believe it's real. I just know that I'm here for the mess. Because I like my life clean. So I'll look at the mess from the inside.
I can't. Okay, you ready?
Let's
I don't know how this is going to go, like with my voice, but I'm going to do the best I can,
Come
guys,
on, Tony.
Okay?
Come on, Tony.
Here we go.
You didn't get that?
Yes.
Braxton?
Yes.
You got it?
So I was having problems with my car today. So my boyfriend let me use his car. While I was out, my baby daddy called and asked if I could pick him up from work. And I said, cool. I've been driving since 6 a.m. So at this point, I'm tired. When I get to my baby daddy, I told him to drive. While I'm in the car with my baby daddy, my boyfriend FaceTimed me and noticed that I was in the passenger seat. So he started questioning me. And first of all, I ain't married, so an MFer can't question me about nothing. Anyways, I told him that my baby daddy was driving because I was tired. This dude proceeds to get real disrespectful and goes off on me because I allowed my baby daddy to drive his car. I hung up on him because I have a good baby daddy and ain't no MFer gonna trip on me for looking out for my baby daddy. Was I wrong?
You were so wrong.
I can't even count the ways.
Again,
I can't even count the ways you were wrong.
Again, I'm gonna just start off by saying I don't believe this is real. But I am going to react to it.
He has that much faith in humanity that no one is this absurd and has this much audacity, which is at an all-time high.
First of all, you're right. You're not married. And with that attitude, you'll never be married.
Let's start there.
You'll never be married. You seem like the very selfish type.
I mean, she might marry her baby daddy and they might make a full circle.
No, apparently, no. He's good. She's not good for him.
Oh.
But she's dumb enough to be there for him.
Yeah, well.
And so this is all this. I agree with your probably, I'm going to say your ex-boyfriend.
Right.
Because this is, how dare you let another man drive my car?
I think it's highly disrespectful.
Wasn't there a song about that?
What?
She let somebody crash the, was it a Drew Hill song?
What? I bust the windows out your car?
No, there was a song about and the girl let somebody else drive her man's car.
Let another man drive her man's car?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
It'll come to me later. It don't matter. Again, she's wrong. in this situation. Everything about this is wrong. I don't care how tired you are, because at the end of the day, it was very disrespectful, and he was doing you a service by letting you use his car, and then now you go and pick up another man and then let that man drive
Not just another man, your baby daddy.
Yeah.
Your baby daddy. So not only are you clearly telling me that your baby daddy is a priority over me, over what we got going on, you basically saying, F me, because I'm a beater for my baby daddy because I got a good baby daddy. Good baby daddy. What makes him a good baby daddy? Because if he was that damn good, he wouldn't just be a baby daddy.
I guess he's good because he got a job.
Okay, how did he get to work? But you know what I just thought about? He could have got home from work the way he got to work.
If she picked him up from home.
Work.
She picked him up from work. Where the kids at?
Not only that.
Who got the kids?
Not only that, how did he get to work? The same way you got to work should be the same way you get home from work.
That's good.
It's crazy. Because that's crazy work. That's crazy. That's crazy work. But it's the level of audacity for me. And then for you to hang,
at an all-time high.
It's at an all-time high. And then for you to hang up on your boyfriend because you got a good baby daddy. Well, guess what? When you bring me my car back, since your baby daddy's so good.
See, you wouldn't have a chance to bring my car back because I reported stolen.
Facts. I like the way you think.
It's now stolen.
I like the way you think.
And when they pick you up, I don't know who she is.
I have no idea. We dated. Look, we dated for a short period. Yeah. Well, when did you guys break up? 32 minutes ago before you picked the car up.
Yeah. I didn't know she took my car.
Yeah. No, listen.
She stole my keys.
When you guys pulled over the car, who was driving?
Yeah.
Was there a man driving or a woman driving?
Oh.
Because if there was a man driving, my car was taken.
Let's talk about it.
My car was taken.
Yeah.
Because I loaned my car out to a person I knew. A person I don't know.
I wouldn't even say that loaned
was
out.
Driving.
I would say I fell asleep and she took the keys.
Hey, however you want to spin it. However you want to spin it.
They both doing time.
So, yes, you were out of pocket. So you were wrong. And he deserves to break up with you.
I hope the grandparents are good because they're going to watch them kids.
However, should have thought about that. Okay, ready?
No, I'm not, but go ahead.
Advice needed. So I just found out that I'm pregnant and I don't know what to do. I was laid off in November, and after I couldn't pay for the month, my mother kicked me and my kids out. This girl I've been friends with opened her home to me. She works overnights, and I have a regular morning shift job as a server. Her man is a hustler, so he's always home. All I know is one thing led to another, and now it's been 3.5 months, and we've been sleeping together. And I just found out that I'm 2 months pregnant. I was only with them once because I tried it, but that D was too good to go find anyone else. And he cleaned too. Wow. But now I feel even worse than I've ever felt since we started. I know y'all judging me, but please, I need some advice on how I can have this conversation with her. I know that I'm going to end up homeless, but he says that he's not going to let anything happen to me. So maybe he won't let her kick me out. Okay. Advice.
This is foul. First of all, I don't believe this is real.
We understand that you don't believe any of them are real, babe. You don't have to preface your reaction with that anymore.
And how selfish and low can you be to bite the hand that fed you? And then to say it only happened one time, but it was too good. So it didn't happen just one time.
She wanted to try it. She liked it, realized it was too good to stop, and kept going.
But see, that's the problem. You wanted to try it. So you had no loyalty to the so-called friend. And to the friend, this is just proof that you don't let other people in your house.
Absolutely not. Especially where your man is. And she said that he's a hustler. So you know how he getting his money.
Dealer.
Right. You know how he getting his money.
Yeah.
He's already like practically a dishonest person as it is.
And so
I mean, maybe she meant a hustler as in like entrepreneur and has multiple streams of income. It could go any way.
Yeah. Fentanyl.
By Morice, that's not all what that means. Like, I'm a hustler. You're a hustler.
He boosts his cars.
Okay. He boosts his cars.
He got a little scam in him.
Either way it goes, he has time to be at home.
And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell her straight up. This ain't no easy conversation to have. If this is real.
No.
This ain't no easy conversation to have.
But the fact
that she might hit you off in your face.
But here's the point. This is the point that you're missing.
And you and him might be homeless.
This is the point that you're missing. You're missing the point where she's already relying on the comfort of what he's explained to her.
Yeah.
You're already missing that. He says that he's not going to let anything happen to her. So when the conversation is had, if I'm left to my own imagination, it's going to go something like,
what?
Listen, she got my baby now. What happened, happened. So all we can do from here now is either move forward or like you can go or whatever. You can do what you want to do. But she finna have my baby and you not finna kick her out. So what you gonna do?
And then if I'm her, I'm saying you and that bitch can leave. And her 2 funky ass kids. Or 3, the one in her belly.
But what if he don't want to leave?
911. How may I help you?
911 operator, how can I help you?
He hit me. Don't do that.
No, you can't do that. Look, no. Listen. Don't do that.
But they all gonna get thrown out. And again, I don't believe these are real. Like this, come on.
Yeah, but this happens in real life.
I need some water.
Same. I usually have my water, but I don't want it.
Somebody slip.
But yeah, these things happen in real life.
Okay. If you say so.
It's not the experience that you have. That's not the lifestyle you live.
Not in my friend circles.
Not in your friend circles?
Not at all.
But that's not the type of people you associate with.
Not at all.
So, but to say that it like you have to look beyond your circle because there's circles of people like this that really do exist.
I just told you earlier, I go to my place of serenity. That's where I go. I don't look beyond anymore. I look within for peace.
Bye, babe. I look within. Okay, here we go. Am I the asshole for refusing to bring my son to my mom after she mocked his name? I'm a 24-year-old male and I'm Black mixed with Mexican. My girlfriend is Japanese. We currently welcomed our first child, a baby boy, and he's absolutely perfect. We decided to name him Nobu, which means trust or prolong in Japanese. The name honors my girlfriend's heritage and we both love its meaning and its significance. The problem is my mom. From the moment we announced his name, she started making unnecessary and hurtful comments. At first, it was subtle things like, oh, that's unique, or are you sure that's a good choice? But as time went on, her remarks became more direct and more disrespectful. She called the name too foreign and even joked, why didn't you just name him something normal like Michael? He's gonna get bullied about this. The final straw came when she visited me, Nobu, for the first time. Instead of being excited to meet her grandson, she laughed and said, poor kid is going to have to explain his name his whole life. My girlfriend, who was there, looked so hurt by the comment. I told my mom to stop disrespecting his name, but she dismissed me, saying that I was being too sensitive about it and that it was, quote unquote, just a joke. After that visit, I made the decision to stop bringing Nobu to see her. I refuse to have my son exposed to that kind of negativity, especially from someone who should be supportive and loving. Until my mom can show respect for the choices my girlfriend and I have made, she will not be seeing her grandson. Am I the asshole for putting my foot down and refusing to let my mom disrespect and affect my son and girlfriend?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all. No, that is his name. Whether she doesn't like it or not, we understand that you don't like his name, but that's still your grandson, and you shouldn't try to make him feel any type of way about his name either.
Not at all.
Because if you're doing it now, you're going to be doing it the rest of his life.
But his mom must be the black one.
Probably.
Because that's some black people shit.
Why you name that baby that?
Yeah.
Why you do that to that baby? Yeah, no, I don't think you're wrong at all. I think it's actually pretty shitty that as a grandparent, you will sit there and continuously harp on something like your grandkid's name.
Plus, my stance.
What?
My stance is I am not going to allow you to come into my space and disrespect my girlfriend / wife and my child. Mm-hmm. So either you get with the program or you lose access.
Yeah.
Because it ain't going to hurt me. Yeah. You the one going to be calling her talking about where my grandbaby.
Right. Because now you've lost access to your child and your grandchild. Mm-hmm. Because I have now, I'm one with somebody else. So now I have to protect my son and I have to protect his mother. And if you coming around making smart comments and being disrespectful hurts her, not here, boo-boo. Guess where you don't get to come? Around.
Here, boo-boo.
Around.
Here, boo-boo.
Me and Nobu. And my
right. No.
Nobu doesn't like the way you behave.
Right. And he might grow up to love his name. You
Right.
don't know.
But not only that, I think about it in terms of he probably would be perfectly fine with his name. But his grandmother
nickname gonna probably be no bullshit too. Man, that's
his
no bullshit.
right.
He don't play around.
But his grandmother constantly making comments about that could plant a little seed of him not
Insecurity.
liking. Yeah, of him not liking his name, and that's
But
not
people
cool.
don't understand that. Like, all these little doubts are these little seeds of insecurity or doubt that kids have. They were implanted by someone else.
Yep, and it becomes their foundation.
Because kids are naturally fearless.
Yeah,
Okay, fearless, not caught. A lot of cautious.
they lack caution.
Some do, others don't. But naturally, they're fearless. And in situations like that, that's when you start to implement these seeds of doubt or you start growing insecurity, and then that alters their growth path or their development because now they're being triggered. Their growth's being triggered by something else. So you're not the asshole, sir. Your mama's the asshole. And,
Asshole grandmama.
And you probably should tell your daddy to say something to her.
He didn't even mention his daddy, so maybe he's not.
With an attitude like that, I can see why she's single, like the one before.
You're too much.
I'm just saying, I can see why she's single.
Am I the asshole for going no contact with my mother because she can't accept that her fiance is not allowed around my children?
Okay, hold on. Okay, is she gonna say why?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is going to be a little long, but I wanted to make sure to add as many important details as possible. My mother started dating this guy right before my daughter was even born, about 3.5 years ago. When my daughter was about 8 or so months old, my mom let me know that her fiance was going to jail for assaulting a woman.
Oh, my God.
Up until this point, I had no idea he was even on trial for this and that they had been taking my daughter overnight about once a month since she was born. I was pissed, to say the least, because I would have not sent her to be with him had I known this was going on. She told me that she didn't want to tell me because she knew that I wouldn't be okay with it and that I would judge him before giving him a chance. She is absolutely correct. I told her right away that once he got out, that he was not allowed to be around my child. I said to my mother, I said my mother could still see her as much as she had liked, but he was not allowed to be around my child. And if he is at any family event, we will not be there. We fight about this on and off for over the entire time he was locked up, which was about 2.5 years, because she believes him that he didn't do this and that he is the victim and her father hates my mom. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. He didn't do this and that the victim and her father hate my mom's fiance. So they're falsely accusing him. He just got out of jail right before the holidays this past year. I made it clear that my family and I will not be attending. I've had another baby at this point, so that includes my daughter, my son, and my husband. My mother and the entire family believes that he didn't do this, so they're mad at me for not giving him a chance and not sitting down to have a conversation about it. I believe that if he was convicted, then he's guilty, and my family has given me no proof that he didn't, but these are the reasons they think he did it. His lawyer sucked. The judge was surprised that he was found guilty. The victim has since unalived herself, so that obviously wasn't the right move. Before she died, she was laughing about it and telling others that she lied. The victim and her dad hated him. And the one thing that sends me into an absolute rage, she was epileptic and that they claimed that it was happening during her seizures. So she would have been completely rigid. So how could he have done it when she was rigid in a seizure? Mind you, I have seen no proof that any of these things are actually true. No court transcripts to show that the judge was surprised, not the evidence that they claim his lawyer didn't use that would have shown his innocence. No proof that the victim was even going around admitting that she was lying. They've basically been wanting me to take everyone's word for it. They also say that I need to set aside my personal opinions and show up for the family despite our differences. Not once in the past 3 years have I wavered on the fact that he is not allowed to be around my children. It all came to a head when I said we were not attending Christmas or Thanksgiving. My mom started an argument with me over it, and again, I basically told her that I was done fighting about this. I will continue to keep my children safe and away from this potentially dangerous person, and since my mother is not seeing where I'm coming from and keeps pushing the issue, I've decided to go no contact. My entire family is mad at me for this because they believe that he didn't do it. So, Am I the asshole for now allowing him around my children and now going no contact with my mother?
Not at all.
Nope.
Not at all.
No, ma'am, you're not.
It is our responsibility as parents to protect our children against any threat.
Yep.
Regardless of who perceives it as a threat or not. So if you perceive this man as a threat, you removing yourself and your family from that situation, I applaud you. And regardless of the outcome, regardless of the feelings of other people, what's important here and what matters here is the safety of you and your children. And if your husband isn't giving you any pushback, I see nothing wrong with the situation, and I don't care. Like you said, he did the time. And they haven't provided any evidence to the contrary. Like as you said, You've done nothing wrong. You've done everything a proper mother would do in your shoes, and I commend you for your efforts. And your mother, they'll get over it.
Basically, I don't disagree with nothing you just said. Because it is absolutely your job to protect your children. And my kid is not going around anybody that gives me an ounce of angst.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter. Like, not giving me an ounce of angst, you are not going to be here. And know that my kid was going overnight with you for like a year straight. Mm-hmm. And for you as my mother to physically tell me the reason I didn't tell you is because I know that you wouldn't allow my grandchild to come, and because I know that you wouldn't have agreed to it, already further lets me know that you were being sneaky.
And my thing to that point is, mom didn't really believe him herself.
Right,
because if she believed him herself, she would have been up front from the beginning.
Yep.
And she was probably holding out for hope that he beat the case.
And then she wouldn't have to say anything. Because if he beat the case, I promise you she wouldn't have had to say nothing. But because he had to go to jail, then she was like, okay, this is what's going on. Ooh, that's scandalous. That's real scandalous.
You are not the asshole. Protect your children at all costs.
Because what would happen, like, God forbid, what would happen if he really is the monster and the mother-in-law has been so blind this whole time?
Yeah.
And God forbid he did something to them kids. You would feel real dumb as a grandparent. Real dumb as a grandparent that you allowed your own personal feels to get in the way of protecting your grandchildren. Yeah. That's crazy work. Crazy work. All right, guys. Last one. Let's see. My wife will no longer let me pursue my hobbies.
Oh, I feel them.
Bye, Morice. It's exactly as the title implies. She says I'm not allowed to pursue my own hobbies anymore as they are, quote unquote, unhealthy. Before our marriage 7 months ago, I was interested in all sorts of things. Playing video games for at least a few hours a week, collecting Star Wars figures. Some may say that was a bit childish anyways, but I enjoyed it nonetheless. Painting, hammers, 40K, etc. These are things that I have done since my early teens. My wife wanted us to make healthy lifestyle changes after our marriage, which at first I took as just eating healthier, exercising, etc. I was totally on board for it. Everything was fine until I went down to the basement one day and noticed that all of my Star Wars figures had been gone from the display shelf. All that remained were some limbs from a few of the figurines. My wife was at work, so I sent her a text asking what happened to them. In the meantime, I rummaged through all of the garbage and I finally found the figures in a bigger garbage next to our regular garbage. Most of the cards were torn up and the figures were completely dismembered, while others were completely burned or melted. Oh, wow. I took a picture and sent it to her asking if she had did it. That night, after not replying to any of my text messages, I confronted her. It turned into a huge argument about how my hobbies are immature and that she was repulsed by them, even threatening to not have sex with me until I gave them all up. In the heat of the moment, I agreed with her, if only to get her to stop yelling at me. We haven't talked about it since, and I've unfortunately been abiding by her quote-unquote rules for the past 7 months. Though I've been secretly playing video games and buying figurines again, she only found out about one time, and she destroyed it immediately. I can't keep this up any longer, and I want to have my own hobbies without her getting upset. What is the best way to bring the subject up again, and how can I let her know how much my hobbies mean to me? That's crazy work. You just silent on that one, huh?
I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I don't know. I'm not.
Imagine if I went upstairs to your bedroom and to your office.
Look here.
And I took all of your comic books, all your boxes of comic books, and I just threw them in the trash can. And then when you came home and you're like, where's my comic book?
You know how much money I have up there?
And then I took...
Do you know what that stuff is worth,
then I took all your Funko Pops.
Oh my
what if
God.
I went up there and I took all your Funko Pops off the wall, and then I went and threw them all in the trash along with the boxes of comic books you have? And then when you came home and I said, those are immature hobbies, Morice, and I don't like it. I also got rid of the PlayStation because what you're doing is ridiculous. You're a 40-year-old man who has figurines on the wall and boxes and pawn boxes of comic books. Get over it. It's unhealthy. Find a new hobby.
My signed copy of the anniversary of Spawn is worth so much money.
Well, I just threw it in the trash. So it's not worth anything now.
I would leave you because I would not be able to control my rage. I would have to leave. Sir, this can only go...
It's unhealthy. It's unhealthy.
This can only go two ways. Either...
I like how serious you got for this one. Like, this one really hit home for you.
Yeah, it did.
This really...
It did,
this
because
one...
I'm fighting to withhold sex. I don't want that stank ass pussy.
I want my figurines.
I can get more pussy.
I can't get these limited edition.
Exactly.
I can find ass anywhere, ma'am.
Exactly.
That's when you start saying the marriage is just a piece of paper.
I'm about to burn that too. It can only go two ways. Either you're going to acquiesce to her and be miserable because you're not going to be able to be who you are. You're going to have to change your personality drastically to fit her needs, and you're going to be you're going to be a Stepford husband, pretty much, right? Or you're going to have to leave because
that's dramatic.
It is dramatic.
That's really dramatic.
It is because she literally said that his hobbies repulsed her. Like the fact that it makes her sick to her core that he collects figurines and does. Sir, you know what? Here's the thing.
Wow, he's really turned up about this one, guys.
Here's the thing. I'm about to get fucking petty. Fine.
I'm not gonna mess with his figurines.
Play by her rules, sir. So start collecting bitches. Cause she can't throw those in the way. Start
collecting bitches.
Start collecting bitches.
And see if she likes that.
Start hanging out late. Start going to the bar with friends every night. Hey, you can go to the arcade bar. They got drinks there. Just go out, spend time, and do all the things that you would do at home elsewhere. And then when you're no longer home and she doesn't see you when she clocks out, say, well, hey, I have to go somewhere where I feel welcome.
Or hear me out. You can find your tribe, which I'm sure there's women who collect Star Wars figurines.
Oh, there is.
I'm sure. Yeah. Like I know I've seen, like you've opened my eyes to that there are plenty of women who are into the exact same hobbies you are. Find out where everyone meets, not just the women, the men too, because there's a section of the world where it's people who are just like you, and be like, I'm no longer collecting the figurines, but the only time that I can see the figurines is when I hang out with my friends who still collect. So I'm not collecting the figurines, but every Friday at 3 p.m. or 9 p.m. we all get together and I get to live vicariously through them.
No, that's not enough for me.
I bet you she'll feel some type of way that you're hanging out with beautiful women who collect figurines.
Don't hang out with them. Collect them. Like Pokemon.
And be collect like, no, we only text because she's telling me about the new Star Wars figurine that's coming out.
Look here.
I don't condone
there are a couple of things that I will never stop doing. I will never stop watching anime.
Mm-hmm.
I will never stop playing video games.
Okay.
And I will never stop rubbing my wife's ass. I'm not getting rid of my comic books. I'm not getting rid of my figurines. Now, I haven't bought any in a long time.
Yeah.
But there's a couple I got my eye on. But I am finna get a whole Ninja Turtle tattoo for my birthday.
He is.
I am just a kid with money. that takes care of his responsibilities.
But you know what?
But again, I have a wife that allows me to be me. So I guess
I love that. I love that. That's what I'm thinking. Like, okay, I'm devil's advocate. I can see how some women. Listen. You don't know where I'm going with this. I can see how some women have a screwed. Listen, I can see how some women have a screwed. I'm
gonna cut your mic off.
Screwed idea.
I'm gonna cut your mic off.
about men who play video games and collect figurines and comic books and stuff like that. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I can see where that thought process comes at, because you're like, you're a man and I want you to be a man. And in my eyes and my idea of man, he's not playing video games. He doesn't collect freaking baby Barbie dolls. It's like the male version of Barbie dolls.
Hold on. It's not. Wait, hold up.
No, I didn't say that. I'm saying some women might be thinking, listen, I'm not speaking about me. It's the male version of Barbie dolls. The male version of Barbie dolls. And for them, they're probably thinking, I want like a man's. Their idea, their idea of what they think a man is and what he should. Listen, I'm not done. And what he should be doing with his free time.
Okay.
And in her mind, she's probably thinking, there's so many other hobbies that you could enjoy. Why does your hobbies include you looking like, in my eyes, a 14-year-old boy?
And my response to that would be, they're my hobbies.
Exactly.
Why do my hobbies
offend you? Exactly. And I agree with that.
I'm not asking you to partake in my hobbies.
Listen, and I agree with that. But what I'm saying is I'm just trying to see it from both views.
Look here.
But I will say, as a wife who has a husband who watches anime on a regular basis,
daily,
who has a figurine collection, the male version of Barbies, who has, I just threw that in there, who has boxes upon boxes of comic books and plays video games very regularly. Those are the aspects about him that I actually genuinely love. Those are the aspects about you that I have come to join in on some level. Like, I enjoy watching an episode of anime with him. I don't mind reading subtitles, so that was easy for me to fall into. Thank God I like to read the captions. That was easy for me to fall into.
First of all, if you're watching anime in English, you're not a real fan.
Yeah, he doesn't watch it in English. He's like very adamant about not watching anime in English. So we sit there and read the screen, which I'm fine with because that's how I watch TV in general. I read the screen. But I enjoy those aspects of you. And I think it's great because at the core, that's who you are. And like I always say, I feel like as adults, we lose connection with that kid within us.
I didn't.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's really important. So as his wife, instead of having such a negative perspective about what his hobbies are, change your perspective about how you think about his hobbies. Now, if he is prioritizing hobbies over his responsibilities, that's a whole different conversation. But if that's just what he does on his spare time, if that's just what he enjoys doing as his personal hobbies, that should not make you feel bad in any type of way. Because he could be doing something different. He could be going to the bar after work.
Okay.
He could be getting high and drinking all the time. He could be addicted to porn.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like he could be doing a lot of other things. He could be sending random dick pics to people on Facebook.
They wouldn't.
He could be doing a lot of other things. And not to say that he probably doesn't, but he could be doing a lot of other things. So if you really want to trip about him having a hobby of collecting figurines and comic books and all that, like, that's crazy work. And then not only that, you was hella disrespectful going down there and touching his stuff
and burning it
and literally destroying it. That's where I think like you were dead ass wrong, because obviously you have no idea how much these things can be worth. Now, how stupid would you have felt if it was something that he was holding on to, that was appreciating, and his goal was to sell that to pay y'all house off or to sell it and set your life up? You feel real stupid, because I would feel real dumb if you came to me and be like, just so you know, 3 of those figurines that you tossed, I would have been able to get $500,000 from. I would have felt sick to my stomach. Dumb. Real dumb.
I'm leaving.
Real dumb. So no kudos to you, wife. That was terrible.
The childish nature of not responding to the text message.
Because she didn't respond because she knew. She was waiting for that.
She was avoiding accountability.
Of course.
Because she felt so right in
her actions. She felt absolutely right in her actions.
The more I think about this, the more I'd be like the fiance of the mom. I have a case. And it wouldn't be he innocent, the judge don't like him. No, he did that shit.
No, he did it. He did it. No, Judge, I did it.
No, yeah, I did.
Judge, I did it. But you don't understand what happened before that. But I did do it. But you don't understand what happened cause me to do it.
When she go to work, I want you to go upstairs.
Like, what does she collect? Handbags, shoes?
Listen to me. When she go to work, I want you to go upstairs. And I want you to pour milk in all her creams. I want you to pee in her foundations.
Bye, Morice.
I want you to
That's crazy work.
I want you to take all her makeup brushes and put them in toilet water. And I want you to break every mirror except for the smallest one she has. And when she breaks out from severe rash and she don't know what's going on, just say, there's a cure for that in Star Wars.
There's a cure for that in Star Wars. Take all her lipsticks and rub them at the bottom of your feet after you took a 1 mile jog with no shoes on.
No. Rub them across your balls.
Oh, that's diabolical.
No matter of fact, let them run them across your gooch.
Don't do that. That's too much payback. That's like...
No.
You don't mess with anyone's health, baby.
Here's the worst thing.
Don't mess with anyone's health.
Right. She melted your figurines, go melt all them lipsticks.
I would be livid.
Melt all them lipsticks and pencils.
But if she's not like a real makeup girly and she only has like
by this
1
attitude,
or 3 lipsticks, that's not gonna because she can.
By this attitude, she is
like if you were to touch my lipsticks, we would have some serious problems.
Cut holes in all her pads.
What?
Little small ones.
That's crazy.
You gotta be petty. I know she has a favorite cup. Break it.
She's not going to care about a cup, babe.
Oh, she is. Her favorite cup.
Her favorite cup?
Mm-hmm.
And be like, I don't know. Well, like once a week, something that she really likes should disappear or break. And then every time when she starts to notice, oh my gosh, I can't find this, I can't find that, you'd be like, it hurt, don't it?
I would drag her toothbrush through the crack of my ass once a day.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Don't mess with anyone's health.
Her actions are disgusting.
Her actions were, I don't disagree with you. Her actions were repulsive.
I'm dragging that toothbrush through the crack of my ass once a day. And I'm talking about, you better hope I didn't shit because it ain't going to stop me.
That's crazy. That's wild, babe.
She pissed me off.
I can see that's the one. Now that's the one he believes. And that's the one that's getting to him the most because that just hit home for him.
I wish the motherfucker would mess with my shit. I'm fighting everybody in that motherfucker.
All right, guys. This has been another episode of the Life After I Do podcast. If you're not doing so already, you already know what to do. You can hit us up, follow, like, share, comment on Life After I Do podcast on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok,
OnlyPans.
YouTube, OnlyPans. We don't have on OnlyPans, but when we get one, we'll let you know.
OnlyPans.
OnlyPans. Yeah.
It's just it's a cooking one.
Okay. Yeah. OnlyPans.
You show your different dishes.
Yeah. You can also write into the podcast at lifeafteridopodcast@gmail.com. Don't forget, we are on all digital streaming platforms. So wherever you listen to your podcast, that's where you will find our podcast. We want to say thank you guys so much for all the love you have been showing us on Instagram. Thank you for all the love that you have been showing us on TikTok.
And if TikTok is gone, we love y'all.
We love y'all. And we especially love all the new 2,000 followers we just got over the past month. We love y'all too. Thank you. Thank you so much. Continue to show us love. We'll continue to show up for you guys. And until next time, guys.
Peace, Booski.
Peace, Booski.